This is the Crude cast. We're talking about staying safe and sound. The scoop on training for safety. Communication is critical in delivering comprehensive training and education. Practical training and education are essential to keeping workers safe. Training is where workers expand their area of responsibility, stay current with policy and procedure, and potentially learn new skills. This includes training as a result of facility changes and emergency action procedures. This might be changes to the lotto. But through clear communication, workers must be informed about best practices, safety protocols, and proper equipment usage and selection. This knowledge equips employees to make informed decisions independently that will protect their well-being. Clear communication and practical training and education should be relevant to the employee's job duties and responsibilities. There's money wasted on training and management on the idea that instead of making training specific, we should give all employees all the training. And that's true. I think we've all seen that before, where if you have, there's such varied job locations. Some might be federal, some might be state, and they all have different requirements. So everybody in that job, in that business unit, they all get the same training regardless, and it's just easier. It's more clear that way. There is a money waste on that, though. And then, the employees that don't need that training, they know they don't need that training, and they wonder, why are we doing this? Why do I have to go to this training? And that kind of, it's just another thing to do. The training should be a mix of different media types. You can do video, you can do in-person, you can do online. A PowerPoint with a simple sign-in sheet, can suffice for some places. Definitely the computer-based training, CBTs. But the more engaging we make the training, the more hopefully the employee retains. And that's why, after all, we're taking it, so we can get better. We determine how often we need to take the training, how often it should be repeated. Some of this is dictated by state, federal laws. Your local regulators dictate some of that. But there's also some thoughts of, are there new crew members at your facility? Are people asking questions that they should know the answer to? These are probably times to maybe hit a refresher in a morning meeting or a weekly safety meeting, kind of go over some of that stuff. We should evaluate for effectiveness. We can ensure that everyone's on the same page with what the expectation is. This allows us to also get feedback on how we did as the presenter of the material, but sometimes even, it might be confusing for the presenter as well, because they may not know exactly what they're supposed to train to. If we know what we're training to, then we can make that more clear to the employees of why exactly they need this training. By considering these ideas, employers can help ensure their workers have the knowledge and skills they need to stay safe on the job. So go ahead and share your questions and experience in the comments below, and thanks for listening.